Yeah, man, I'm back with another video, man. It's your boy Zay in the flesh. I hope y'all doing good. Hope y'all elevating yourselves. I hope y'all elevating your mind, your body, your spirit, all that, man. So I'm gonna get right into it. So this video, very interesting, very interesting. So I had a dream last night. And it's gonna tie together. This dream and the topic gonna tie together. I had a dream last night, and it involved a young lady that from my past that I used to talk to. And in the dream, like, we was really vibing, we was kicking, kicking shit, all that. Like, we was really tight. Like, in my dream, we was dating. So like, we was really, kicking it, like, for real heavy. And I had already knew this because I talked about it in a previous video of mine. Where I kind of talked about, like, I don't really have any negative energy towards anybody from my past. But this dream kind of made me want to make it into a video, because it's just like, I realized if I had any negative energy towards that person, or any negative feeling towards that person, in my opinion, the dream would have been completely different. But because I'm such at peace with, like, all my past, with all my past exes, past friendships, past old flame, like, I'm at peace with, like, me within myself. I'm at peace with how all of the situation ended. Like, I don't have any bad blood or negative energy towards none of them, bro. Like, I got love for them. I got love for all of them. I sure I do. And it's a wonderful feeling when you get to that point, because it's just like, you just be at peace, bro. Like, you're not walking around bitter. A lot of people in today's age is bitter, but they don't want to admit that. What they do instead is they try to make it seem like it's cool to have a heavy heart, to have your heart on ice, to be cold hearted and all that. We made it seem to be cool to be unhealed. We made it seem cool to be not at peace with situations from my past. You dig what I'm saying? And when you don't become at peace with your past, bro, you can't never become who you need to be in your future. Cause you still stuck in the past constantly. You constantly stuck in the past. So being able to heal from your past, and not even just heal, like, I wouldn't even just say just heal, because a lot of things we try to make a big deal really not that big of a deal. So I just say becoming at peace with things. That'd be a problem most of the time. We just not at peace with situations and how they happen, because we had different expectations for them. We expected some people to be in our lives longer than what they were, but we gotta understand, some people we thought was gonna be in our lives for a long period of time wasn't even meant to be in our lives for that long. Some people, like I said in my other video, some people are only scripted to be in your life for a couple chapters. Some people longer than others. Some people might, leave for a couple chapters to come back in a certain chapter. But you'll never be able to be in that type of understanding with things until you just become at peace with things. When you got a bitter soul and a heavy heart, you can't see things like that. You see things as everything is, oh man, like, man, I don't F that person, man. F that person. It's like, nah, everything ain't gotta always be like that, bro. Everything ain't gotta always be like that. And I see so much talk about people swear they in their healing phase, or people swear they just at peace with everything, but they be having so many things to say about their ex. It's just, you're not really at peace then. Now if you working towards becoming a peaceful person, I commend you. That's different. But a lot of people just say that just to say it. They don't really be working towards trying to really better themselves. Everybody want to talk down on people from their past. Everybody thinks somebody hating on them. A lot of people really don't be at peace. A lot of people really don't be healed. They just say it just because it's a trend right now to be healed, to be at peace. People just say that shit to be trendy, but that's it. That's literally it. But when you really start doing these things, when you really start becoming at peace with just stuff from your past, bro, it'd be a wonderful feeling, dog. It really do. Because you don't have to fake it. It's not a facade. Like, you really, that's why I can get on here and talk about it, because, like, And I can talk about it without any emotions attached, because it's like it's really how it is. I'm not having to come up with a story or none of that. It's really, so bruh, just so many people I see it, and like I said, we've turned into like something we try to turn into something that's like cool. People will say, oh, I got a heavy, like Meek Mill said in his song, the streets living with a heavy heart, all that. Like, we've made things that shouldn't be normalized in our society normal. Like, we've made being broken normal in our society. It's not normal, bro. Having a heavy heart is not normal. So, and the thing with having a heavy heart, bro, you can't even operate out your heart chakra how you should be, because your heart's so heavy and it's so blocked. You can't operate the way you need to be operating. So then it comes to a point to like, your heart start dragging you down because it's so heavy. And on the scales of my eye, I don't know if you ever seen the scales of my eye. It's two sides to the scale. One side is a feather and the other side is a heart. So the only way your heart would be able to scale up to evenly scale with that feather is that your heart would have to be as light as that feather. And a lot of people in today's time, their heart will not be able to level out with that feather, because so many people still holding on to so many things from their past, just old situations that don't even have an effect on you anymore. It shouldn't have an effect on you in life anymore. It's just like you still hanging on from things that happened 5, 10, 20 years ago, and you wonder why you can't become the person you're trying to become. Because you still stuck in that past you still stuck in the past. The past or the future don't exist no more. The only thing that exists is the present. So man, you gotta break away from that, bro. You gotta break away from that. And when you do, you're gonna see so many changes in your life. So many changes in your life holistically, bro, just all around, man. And we don't realize it until we really sit down and just like, damn, like, I'm not healed. And that's okay, but the first step to it is really realizing, understanding, like, I got some work to do. I got some work to do, and I can't hide and I can't run from this work, forever. Especially if I'm trying to become and evolve into the person I say I want to be. So it's a process to it. But my issue with the whole thing is that we've tried to normalize it, bro. That's what we do. That's what people do. They normalize things instead of actually fixing the problem. They just try to find ways to normalize it. And it's like, bro, that's not normal, bro. Walking around cold-hearted, that's not normal. Walking around with a heavy heart, that's not normal. And other people don't want to be around people who got a heavy heart, like, because automatically you're gonna be putting your burdens on that person. So just off of that, you scare people away because you don't know how to be at peace with situations that happened in your past. You feel me? So don't be that bitter soul, man. Like, because it's when you just start paying attention to society, so many people swear they just be just so good and mentally and physically, emotionally, but when you look at a person's actions, that'll tell you everything. Don't listen to a person's words, bro. Listen to what look at what they doing. Don't listen to what they saying, because a person tell you they A-okay, but the way they move, you can tell they still bitter. You can tell they still ain't at peace with their past. Like, it be evident. It be evident, man. Man. So I just really encourage people to get rid of that bitterness, man. That bitterness gonna hold you back, bro. That bitterness gonna hold you back from elevating, bro. Because here's my thing. You want people to accept that you've grown up, right? So you constantly holding on to past situations that involved other people. I'm sure that they want people to accept it, that they've grown as well. So it wouldn't be fair to them for you to still be hanging on to them old situations if that person is trying to grow as well. Because I tell you this, I guarantee you, 99.9% of people in this world, you're a villain in somebody else's story as well. So while you're holding on to them old situations, somebody else is probably doing that same thing with you. So that's why I say, as a collective, bro, we gotta start healing and becoming at peace with these old situations, bro. Like, for real, man. It's just what it is, bro. It's the truth. It's the truth, man. And like I said, when you become at peace with these things, like, you'll have genuine love from people from your past, bro. Like, I got genuine love for all my old friends, all my old relationships, old flames, people I used to talk, all of them, bro. It's just, and genuinely too, it's not like it's forced. I'm forcing myself to have love for them. I genuinely do, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I see them, I speak to them, any of them. That's just why I'm at in life, bro. I'm at a point in my life where, I'm not finna let past situations drag me down. And I understand some of these situations happened years ago, like, 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago. So it's just, man, when you're constantly trying to evolve, you don't allow past situations to hold you down or to keep you constantly looping in your past thoughts, bro. Because you want to get better, and the only way you can get better is to constantly keep evolving with time, evolving with the changes. The world is constantly changing. The world is constantly evolving, so I'm trying to be on the same time as the world. But if you ain't moving with the world, and you ain't moving with nature, you're gonna get left behind. So that goes into our personal life too. We constantly worried about the past, stuck up on the past, holding grudges with people from our past. You're gonna get left in the past. Since you want to be in the past so much, you're gonna get left in the past. So don't be that person that get left in the past, bro. Bro, I'm telling you, it's so much better on the other side. I can talk to y'all about this because I was once a bitter soul. I once had a heavy heart. Trust me, especially growing up, I had a heavy heart big time when I was younger. Like, I would always be mad. Just always be mad, bro, about just the littlest things, bro, because I just had a heavy heart, bro. I just had a bunch of anger inside of me, bro. And even when I got into like my teen years, bro, I still had a little bit of bitterness and a little bit of my heart is a little heavy still too. It's just, you gotta do away with that heavy heart, bro. You gotta do your best to try to get your heart as light as a feather, man. As light as a feather, bro. Because if you got a heavy heart, that means you got too many negative attachments, or too many things that's weighing your heart down. If you got a heavy heart, like I said, you can't operate out of your heart chakra, and that's your most powerful chakra. You feel me? That's the engine. That's the engine, but the engine can't run properly if it's too heavy. You got too many burdens on it. You got too many traumas on it. You got too many wounds on it. You gotta heal that heart, man. Gotta heal that heart, bro. Especially men, we gotta normalize making that shit seem okay. Like, it's nothing weak about wanting to heal. Cause I really only see, like, women talk about being in their healing phase and stuff like that, bro. As guys, we gotta start normalizing that. So it's okay to be in our healing phase too, bro. It's okay for us to heal. I promise you, she gonna like you much better as a healed individual, bro. Ain't nothing sweet or pussy about healing. Nothing, bro. It's really it really take courage to do that. Because being tapped into your feminine energy is masculine. You can't really be tapped into your masculine energy without being tapped into that feminine, because they go hand in hand. So when you're able to tap into that feminine side of yourself, you're able to tap into that masculine side even more now. Now you come to a place where you're in a divine masculine state. You're in a divine masculine type of state, So I'm gonna get on off of here, man. I might bring another video to y'all today too, or it might just get uploaded tomorrow. But I'm about to go hit this track. But yeah, man, don't be a bitter soul. Don't have a heavy heart, bro. I see that a lot in today's age, especially in my generation. Everybody just walking around unhealed, pushing their traumas on other people. and expecting other people to deal with all their traumas, all their baggage, instead of just wanting to become a better person. Lighten your soul, bro. It's not that thing you holding on to, let it go. It's not that serious. It's not that serious, you know. Now, some situations are more serious than others, but a lot of these situations, we just like to be in our feelings, in our ego. And I'll tell you this, the last thing. This is why I tell people it's so important to control your ego, because a lot of the situation you hold on to, that be your ego making you hold on to them. Because your ego will tell you, oh, you still shouldn't F with that person. That person lame. That's your ego. That's your ego. Your ego be wanting you to be at odds with all these different people still, man. But deep down, bro, it's not junk old news, man. You trying to become this new version of yourself, but you still stuck on that, bro. Come on, man. We gotta do better, bro. We gotta do better. We gotta do better. We gotta do better if we want better. That's how things go. If you want better, you gotta do better. You can't still be stuck in your bitter ways. You gotta let them things go. And you wonder why certain things are not happening for you, because you still bitter over stuff from the past that don't have anything to do with you anymore. Anything to do with you anymore. But your ego constantly keep telling you, nah, you need to hold on to this. Why? Why do you still need to hold on to this? Why? Come on, y'all. We gotta do better as a collective. As a collective, man. It's a self journey, but we all have to do better collectively, you know. So I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.